Namaste everyone. Do you know who I am? Do you remember me? I am Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. I am the chairman of the drafting committee of our Indian Constitution. Our Constitution is not just a document but a living, breathing entity that embodies and empowers the aspirations of our people. Just as Ram Rajyam was known for its justice and fair rule. That is why the very first page of the Constitution has the coronation of Sri Rama depicted on the opening page of the Indian Constitution. It embodies the principle of justice, equality, and liberty. It is a testament to our collective aspirations for a society where every individual has access to equal opportunities and is treated with dignity. Come with me. Let's explore the journey of the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution itself has the Ramarajya's ideals, dharma, and the values. India, a nation deeply rooted in the timeless principles of dharma, stands as a beacon of cultural and spiritual excellence. From the earliest days of Ramarajya to the golden age of the Gupta Empire and the splendor of the Vijayanagara Empire, its history has been shaped by proud heroes and brave warriors who upheld justice and righteousness. Alongside them, sages and yogis dedicated their lives to nurturing morality, spirituality, and wisdom, creating a society guided by ethical and moral principles. The spirit of patriotism runs strong and through the veins of the people of Bharat, reflecting an unwavering commitment to the country's cultural ideals. The spirit is woven into a fabric of India's heritage, which blends strength, compassion, and profound wisdom, setting a benchmark for the nations across the world. Leaders such as Samrat Vikramaditya and Emperor Krishnadeva embodied these principles and created a just, dharmic society where prosperity was not confined to the palaces of kings, but flowed freely onto the streets of the common man. This is why the land of Bharat came to be known as Sone Ki Chidiya, the golden bird, a symbol of unmatched prosperity and harmony. As new ideas and discoveries swept across the Western world, scientific inventions began to change how people lived. In far-off lands, in dry deserts and snow-covered mountains, people looked at Bharat with envy. They saw India's prosperity, a land where every inch was fertile and abundant, and compared it to their own harsh and barren surroundings. Bharat was not just rich in resources, it was a land of wisdom, culture, and wealth. Its people lived in harmony, enjoying the blessings of their land. But this prosperity made others jealous. What started as admiration soon turned into greed, as they sought to take for themselves what Bharat had built over centuries. And so, the seeds of betrayal were sown. Bharat was not brought down by armies but by division. The unity and strength that had made it great began to fade as the poison of mistrust spread. This marked the beginning of a storm that would change Bharat's destiny forever. The fight for freedom was gaining momentum. People's anger against British was growing in every corner of the country. Every citizen of the nation was contributing to this struggle. We did not gain this freedom for free. Countless great men dedicated their lives for it. And that is why we say, "Ye azadi badi mehengi hai." Thus, The centuries-old tyranny came to an end. Now we are independent. But along with independence, we need a guiding force, that is, the Constitution. A constituent assembly was formed for an independent India, and the future of a resplendent nation began to take shape in the form of the Constitution. Many great personalities made their invaluable contribution to this monumental task. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Dear citizens, be cautious because a terrible piece of document can be used for the betterment of the people in the hand of good people. But a fantastic piece of document that is a legal document can be completely misused in the hands of scoundrels. After 75 years of our Constitution, sometimes my heart shatters to see India. Instead of harmony, there is discard. Instead of equality, there is division. Instead of justice, there is silence. And instead of liberty, there is fear. Despite the challenges we face, India continues to strive for progress and betterment. Our Constitution, strongly rooted in the four pillars of legislature, judiciary, bureaucracy, and media, has become our guiding line. Many people have forgotten their duties towards the country, focusing instead on fighting for their fundamental rights. But how many truly understand the concept of directive principles of state policy? It outlines the duties of every Indian citizen. While debates about the Constitution take place in the Parliament, many of those same individuals are disrupting the running of the Parliament. Don't blindly follow these leaders. The true hope for this nation lies in the hands of the youth. It is up to them to rise. It is so heartening to see children fulfilling their responsibilities by serving the community. But these values should come from home, not just schools. Only then can we truly fulfill our responsibility of implementing the Constitution. It inspires us to become a democratic nation that leads India as an example for the rest of the world. Step by step, we march towards the vision of Ramarajya, a land of equality, justice, and liberty for all. As we approach the National Youth Day on January 12th, will the youth of this country resolve to commit to come together to make India a developed, prosperous country, the Sone ki Chidiya we read about in our history books, by the time India celebrates her centenary year in 2047.